Simon Gray was very famous for writing great books about the plays, diary books, and this is the one, Enter a Fox, which is all about the backstage dramas of not getting this play into the West End. Simon Gray gives a marvellous synopsis of the play, and I think that will help us set the context of it, without hopefully giving too much away. He says, the time, the summer of 1955, the place, Hayling Island, Hampshire, the characters, Holly, a boy of 12, his mother Celia, an ex-sports teacher, his father Charles, an adulterous pathologist, Mr. Brownlow, a Jewish piano teacher, Ellie, Mr. Brownlow's widowed mother, very Austrian, a recluse. The action, Mr. Brownlow falls in love with Holly, Ellie lets the cat out of the bag to Charles, Celia finds out that Charles is unfaithful, family falls apart in unsavoury bursts of English middle-class anti-Semitism, etc.
Well, I hope you're all going to forget that, because that's the plot. Yeah. Well, you know, yeah, I mean, yes, that's certain things. That's the what.
Yes.
The why is very interesting of what he's kind of exploring in a time that people. It is in the 50s, you know, right at the beginning when rationing was still going on, and you know, it's talking about a class of people that you know, had lived and died literally for their country, and this sort of terrible feeling of what did you live and die for. And you know, I'm very interested in it as somebody who was brought up abroad and as a daughter of a diplomat. You know, I'm very, very proud to be British. But that's very, you know, that's a thing that we should constantly examine. We're examining at the moment in our election, and you know, what is it to, you know, what's democracy, what's our voting system, and Gray was looking at it then, and he wasn't looking at it in 1950s, and it isn't Rattigan, it isn't, you know, it's not anyone for tennis, you know.